Assalamu alaikum. In Imam al-Ghazali's Ihya, there's a section in which the Imam talks about the real meaning and the responsibilities of ikhwa, of brotherhood. And in there, the Imam tells a story about one of the early shuyukh. And a man from his community came to him and told him that he had a need. He had, a debt that he needed to pay. And the sheikh told him, okay, come back tomorrow. The man came back and found the sheikh giving him exactly what he had asked for. And the man was surprised. He said, I've never seen anybody respond so quickly. And the sheikh told him something very important. He said that when you make your need known to your Muslim brother, it's possible that he will forget. And so needing to remind him a second time is proper. But if you have told him twice and he still does not respond, the sheikh said, make 4 takbirs. He's talking about make Salat ul-janazah. And consider that man among the dead. He's not a brother to you. Okay? Now, think about the condition now in which basically the Muslims are dead to Islam. Okay? And I'm very serious, okay? I mean, just turn on the news and all you'll see coming out of the Muslim world is bad news. That's it. Now, annexation in Palestine, situation in Syria, Iraq, Yemen, Libya, it all continues. Pakistan is in debt to the IMF. Okay, and it's worse every day. And this honestly is fulfilling the promises that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made all through the Quran. Okay? And the reasons are known. They're also in the Quran. But today's Muslims are heedless. Today's Muslims won't read the Quran. If they read the Quran, they won't try to understand it. And the problem is that there are fundamental qualities that are required to be a functioning Muslim, okay? And it's not, Muslims want to think in terms of, legalities, okay? What did Allah make fard? Allah made Salah fard and fasting in Ramadan fard, okay. The shuyukh of Islam always knew from the Quran and from Rasulullah's teachings that there are qualities that Islam requires. And when you read the book of Allah and you read about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that is what you have to pay attention to. Because without these fundamental qualities, Islam will be impossible for you. Okay? If you're a typical Arab, you're someone who's not willing to listen. Okay? Listening is a required quality. هو الذي أنشأ لكم السمع. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the ears and hearing first. And Allah did not even mention the mouth in this verse. But today's Muslims want to use the mouth and not use the ears and not use the brain. Today's Muslims have a disposition to be non-cooperative. Islam requires effort, real struggle. إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ. إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا. Okay, work. Today's Muslims don't want to do it. وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا. Allah will not give hidayah to people. It doesn't matter, okay, if you speak the language and the words of the Quran and the Hadith, it doesn't make the slightest bit of difference. The hidayah is from Allah. The understanding is from Allah. Okay? مَنْ يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِهِ خَيْرٍ يُفَقِّهُهُ فِي الدِّينِ. Okay? That to get the understanding of Islam, you have to have Allah on your side. You have to have Allah wanting to give you. But when you're someone who refuses the effort and sacrifice and movement and work and juhud that Islam requires, you will not get hidayah. Okay, you block your own hidayah. You block it. And Allah would not give you something, you're not going to do it anyway. Okay? And so basically, that's why the Islam of the Arabs in particular, really there's nothing left of it. Sitting on the couch with the wife, watching the satellite sheikh, or going to the masjid to make Salat ul-janazah for somebody. And that is the reality, and it is also a symbol of what is left of the Islam of the Arab. There's nothing left. Okay? Got it. There's nothing left for it but Salat al-Janazah. Just make Salat al-Janazah for all the Arabs and get it over with. Okay, it's done. They're finished. Okay? Islamically, done. They've been proving 500 years that they constantly create their own failure. When a people fail for 500 years running, it means that the failure is inside them. Okay? It's the quality of failing. They cause their own failure. It's not anybody in the world. Okay? They love to talk about, oh, brother, it's this international enemies of Islam. It's the international Jews. They want to control us. Okay, you left Islam. I mean, that's it. Go learn your Deen. Okay? You're a satellite sheikh, and you're sitting, munching on the couch. You don't learn Islam like that, guys. And learning Islam isn't even the purpose. The purpose is to do Islam. And you don't do Islam, because Islam requires work. And, so, I mean, really, it's like your people became accustomed. You're not going to do Islam. You're not going to do it. I've been among you for 33 years asking you to do Islam. You won't, okay? You'll find every excuse and every reason in the world to not do it. And then, I mean, what do you have? You have the disasters that your people created. So, well, then let's raise some money. That money is not going to do anything. Raise all the money on earth for Palestine, Yemen, Syria, Iraq, just keep going. The help of Allah is what you need, and the help of Allah is what you're not getting. You're not. And so I've explained in other sessions in this, the direct connection to the nusra of Allah is, okay, in tansur Allah yansurkum. Okay? إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله. When you help the mission of Allah, the help of Allah is automatic. You put yourself in the path for the help of Allah. Okay? For the ridda of Allah. وَالسَّابِقُونَ الْأَوَّلُونَ مِنَ الْمُهَاجِرِينَ وَالْأَنصَارِ. These are two groups of converts. وَالَّذِينَ اتَّبَعَهُمْ بِإِحْسَانٍ رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْهُمْ وَرَضُوا عَنْهُ. Okay? But when your people came to America, and I've talked about this, Okay, you have to understand that Allah was examining you, and you failed. You blew it up. Okay? Come running out of the Muslim world because you know it's a disaster. Come running to America. From the beginning, none of you had any idea even what Islam is. And between 6 million of you and all the thousands of your shuyukh and malanas, who's really like the only job in their life is to talk from the books, okay? And spend 50 or 60 years and not a single one of you even figure out that you're living in a land of da'wah. So Allah, in the same 50 years, Allah is constantly increasing the punishment and destruction on the Muslim world. It used to be that a new war would start every 10 years, and then it was every 5 years, and then it was every 2 years, and the previous wars haven't even stopped yet. Muslims dying by the millions. Okay, 40, 50 million Muslim refugees, and now it's every day, something. Allah is increasing the frequency of the destruction that He sends on your people, and you can't stop it, except through Islam. Okay? Please go through this entire, I don't care how much you like or don't like how I talk. Okay? I'm telling you the truth. Okay? Jazakumullah khair. May Allah open understanding for you, please. Yalla, assalamu alaikum. Eid Mubarak.